Louisiana, you have 1 minute. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lumberton, North Carolina for the 2018 Dixie U AAA World Series. In game number 19, the Florida champions will be the visiting team, and their opponents, the Louisiana champions, will be the home team. We will now introduce the two teams and ask that all players from both teams go to their normal defensive positions on the playing field as their names are called. And then the coaches for both teams will line up at home plate when their names are called. First for our visitors, Florida. Number 5, Tyler Turner. Number 22, PJ Rudeman. Number 7, Jace Rollins. Number 55, Luis Quintana. Number 0, Andrew Lommel. Number 24, Colton Furtado. Number 44, Tyson Lake. Number 99, Nolan Hartley. Number 1, Aiden Hernandez. Number 8, AJ Soto Baez. Number 2, Robbie Crisp. Number 23, Rhett Newsom. Coaches, Russell Hartley, Justin Rollins, Luis Quintana. Ladies and gentlemen, Florida. Now for our home team, Louisiana. Number 1, Jordan Briscoe. Number 21, Jackson Burrows. Number 15, Hudson Wood. Number 99, Macklin Conroy. Number 10, Brooks Brown. Number 8, Tyler Roach. Number 9, Hunter Soto. Number 34, Nolan Parnell. Number 7, Kendon Freeman. Number 23, Talon Bilberry. Number 2, Fisher Cannon. Number 27, Peyton Nations. Coaches, TJ Soto, Jody Wood, and Nick Roach. Ladies and gentlemen, Louisiana. Our umpires for today's game, behind the plate, Errol Daniels from Fayetteville, North Carolina. First base, Barry Lentz from Kannapolis, North Carolina. And second base, Danner Thompson from Conway, South Carolina. And in third base, David Bailey from Albany, Georgia. Mr. Daniels, the field is yours. Let's play ball.
Tonight from Lumberton, North Carolina, it's the winner's bracket of the Dixie Youth Baseball AAA World Series as San Antonio, Florida takes on Ruston, Louisiana. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Rideout for JockJive.com. I'll have a play-by-play of tonight's game. If you would like to participate during the broadcast by sending in your shout-outs and best wishes, send them via text message to area code 352-258-8450. That's 352-258-8450. Both teams undefeated coming into tonight's game. Louisiana with a couple of shutouts, back-to-back. They open up the series with a 6-5 win in 9 innings against Mississippi, followed by a 2-0 win against South Carolina and a 1-0 win against North Carolina. More on that in just a moment. Florida, meanwhile, shut out Arkansas 8-0 in their first game, and then they shut out Alabama 5-0 before receiving a bye to advance to today's game. So both these teams have posted two shutouts, and it should be a pretty interesting one here tonight to see who will be the only unbeaten team left after tonight's game. Earlier today, South Carolina defeated Mississippi 12-0 in 4 innings. South Carolina will face the winner tomorrow night at 8 o'clock here on Field 1. And we're still awaiting the final between North Carolina and Georgia. No final yet to pass along in that one. Florida, the visiting team in this one, with the baby blue and dark blue tops, white pants. Louisiana wearing the gold tops with the purple lettering and the gray pants. Will play 6 innings to determine who advances in the winner's bracket. Once again, our shout-out number, 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. If you want to send a shout-out, send it via text message. Let's set the defense for Louisiana. Macklin Conroy is on the mound. He pitched a shutout the other night. Talon Bilberry is behind the plate catching. Tyler Roach at third base. Nolan Parnell at shortstop. Hunter Soto at second. Brooks Brown at first. In the outfield left to right is Hudson Wood, Jordan Briscoe, and Kendon Freeman. Tyler Turner will lead it off for San Antonio, Florida. And the first pitch of the ball game is on the way, and it's fouled back for strike one, and we are underway. Glad to have you aboard wherever you may be. Thanks for tuning in here on JockJive.com. There's our first shout-out of the night that says, "Let's go, St. Anne. You got it, boys." Another shout-out, "Let's go, Team Florida." Another shout-out, "Let's go, Tyson Lake and St. Anne, grandparents and sisters." Thank you, guys. 1 ball, 1 strike to Turner. The 1-1 pitch. That is a swing and a miss for strike 2. The current temperature, as the sun is behind a cloud currently, still pretty warm, 88 degrees. We have a little bit of a breeze blowing left to right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. That one's called strike 3 for the first out of the inning. So Macklin Conroy begins the game with a strikeout, and really that's kind of what he was doing the other night. Take a look at his performance the other night against South Carolina. He struck out 3 in a row at one point between the first and second inning. He was not taken out until the 5th. When he left, he had 8 strikeouts. P.J. Ruderman, the batter. The 1-0 pitch is outside for ball 2. Against South Carolina, Conroy struck out 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 3 in the fourth. So he struck out the side twice, although not in order. The 2-0 pitch, that one's a little bit low. All right, we had a brief drop in coverage, but we're back up and running now with a runner at first and 1 out. The batter is Jace Rollins. P.J. Ruderman walked. He's at first for Rollins. Righty versus righty matchup. And the 0-1 pitch. That one is grounded foul over to first base. No balls and 2 strikes to Jace Rollins. Another shout out, Nene and Papa, I love you, Rhett. Proud of the entire team. Come on, 23. Mom's cheering you on from Florida. This is hit foul to first. Another shout out. Good luck, Rhett. Let's go, Team Florida. Your T-ball friend, Gabriel Burgos. Do have a final score to pass along in the Ozone World Series. Another final has rolled in. And it's a run roll game. Arkansas tops Virginia 11-0. A pitch down low for a ball. So Virginia eliminated in the Ozone World Series. Arkansas stays alive. They'll play at 5:45 tomorrow. Bouncing ball left side to the shortstop. Parnell is there. The throw across the diamond will be in time. 6-3 put out. Ruderman, who was at second, is now at third base. So 2 outs with a runner at third for Luis Quintana. Next pitch, swing and a miss by Quintana for strike one.
Hey, one time back, Louis. You have to see it before you can hit it.
Check swing. Did he go? They check it at first. No, he did not go around. And the count, no balls and 1 strike.
Stay back, one step back.
And a swing and a foul tip. Another shout out. Let's go Team Florida. You got this. Good luck, Jace. You got this. I love you, Auntie Amber. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off right side. Good luck, Rhett, and the rest of San Antonio from your friend Carter Bond. Let's go, Luis. Hashtag Team Florida. Swung on in line, down the right field line. That's a base hit, and Florida's going to take the first lead of the game. It goes into the corner. It's extra bases for Quintana. He's rounding second and heading to third. The throw won't be made. Actually, it gets away. He's coming home. The throw to the plate is cut off. It will be a triple and then an error for Luis Quintana down the first base right field line. And that snaps the streak that Louisiana had. They had back-to-back shutouts, but Florida has taken a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. That sends up first baseman, 0-0, Andrew Blommel. First pitch high, ball one. Good start for San Antonio, Florida. By the way, your coaches for both teams, as that one hit Blommel. A 2-out base runner. And that will send up Colton Furtado. Well, Conroy looked as sharp as he did the other night with the strikeout of Turner to begin the game, but since then, 3 of the next 4 batters have either walked, been hit by a pitch, or tripled. First pitch to Furtado. That almost hit him. It's a wild pitch. That will get Blommel to second. Another shout out. Good job, Luis. That's our boy. You got this. Hashtag San Ann. Way to go, Florida, from Madison Bond. Way to start us off, Florida, making us proud. Christian Adams. 2-out pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch that time from Conroy. Another shout out, go Jace, from your cousins, Mason and Jamison. Florida with a 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning, just underway. We're scheduled for 6. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up in the infield right side. The second baseman goes back on the grass. Hunter Soto will make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. But Florida plates a couple of runs on a hit, a walk, a hit. Well, the hit batsman came after the runs were scored. There was an error, though, that led to the run. So we'll head to the bottom of the first. It's Florida 2, Louisiana coming to the plate right after this timeout on JockJive.com.
The Sportsmanship Award is one of the most coveted awards to be won at this Dixie Youth Baseball Tournament. Sportsmanship is playing hard to win, but realizing all cannot become winners. It is being a gracious loser and even more a gracious winner. Good sportsmanship involves such matters as fair play, keen rivalry, but careful observance of the rules, courtesy, and a generous attitude toward an opponent. To be considered for an award for sportsmanship, a team must, 1, demonstrate good conduct and positive attitude by all players and coaches, both on and off the field. Number 2, be prompt and participate in all scheduled activities throughout the tournament. 3, have fans that show good conduct and attitude toward umpires and opposing teams. And 4, be neat in appearance and dress of both team and coaches at all times. We ask all in attendance here at this Dixie Youth Tournament join the coaches and players in making these qualifications the rule of behavior while attending these tournament games. Let's make this year a wonderful year of fun and great memories.
Once again, your umpires for today. Errol Daniels behind the plate calling the balls and strikes. He's out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Barry Lentz of Kannapolis, North Carolina is at first base. Danner Thompson from Conway, South Carolina is at second base. And David Bailey from Albany, Georgia is over at third base. We head to the bottom of the first. Florida with a 1-0 lead. Luis Quintana on the mound. Colton Furtado behind the plate catching. Around the horn in the infield, left to right, Jace Rollins at third, Tyler Turner at short, Tyson Lake at second, Andrew Blommel at first. In the outfield, left to right, it's Aiden Hernandez, Nolan Hartley, and A.J. Soto Baez. Jordan Briscoe will lead it off for Ruston, Louisiana. Your coaches for both teams, for Louisiana, T.J. Soto, assisted by Jody Wood and Nick Roach. For Florida, Russell Hartley, assisted by Justin Rollins and Luis Quintana. I mentioned earlier that win last night by Louisiana over North Carolina. Here's how it happened. We were scoreless in the bottom of the sixth inning. Louisiana had runners on the corners, and with a runner at first, Jordan Briscoe, he broke like he was going to go to second base as this one's fouled back, and tripped and fell down. I'm going to say it was intentional because I believe it was a trick play. I had someone else tell me, yeah, it was a trick play and that they've been working on it for 2 months. He fell, and that caught the attention of the catcher after the pitch had been made, and that was enough of a distraction to allow the runner to steal home. It was Hunter Soto that came home to steal home to win the game 1-0 last night. What a game, what a finish. Heartbreaking loss for North Carolina. There's a base hit by Jordan Briscoe to begin. Don't expect him to fall down right now. Leadoff single. That means a tying run comes to the plate. Jackson Burrows is the batter. First pitch from the righty to the lefty. That one's off the glove of the catcher. That'll be a pass ball, and Briscoe with his speed will easily get to second base. Here's a shout out that says, let's go Aiden, catch them balls. Let's go Shockers. Let's go Luis. That's our boy. You got this. Hashtag San Ann. Way to go, Roberto. Don't forget, let us know who you are when you send the shout out. Not only who's it to, but who's it from. So when the players watch the game, they'll know who sent the shout out in. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Go Robbie Christ and Team Florida. Again, send another one. Let us know who you are. Let's go Jace. Play hard. Have fun. Go Florida. Love Erica, Ryan, Dylan, and Abby. Thank you, guys. This is fouled back. Here's a shout out to Aiden Hernandez, a.k.a. El Mago, from Liz and Jazz, watching from Chicago. All right. Welcome, Chicago. Someone says here's a shout out to Robbie's hot mom. Hey, tell me who you are. Maybe she wants to know. 1-2 pitch. A swung on and missed. Quintana blew it by Burrows. And that's the first out of the inning. 1 out and 1 on. There's a shout out. Go, but it's G-E-A-U-X. Go Louisiana from Grancy and Papa in Cedar Key, Florida. A pitch in there for a strike to Hudson Wood, starting left fielder, number 15. Another shout out. Thank you, Team Florida coaches. Come on, 23. Mom's cheering you on from Florida. A pitch underneath the glove of the catcher. Another pass ball, and that will put Briscoe at third base. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Let's go, St. Ann. Eric is rooting you on from the disabled list. Let's go, boys. Hope you get to feeling better. This one's popped up into right center field, deep enough to get the run home. The catch is made by Soto Baez, but a sac fly and an RBI for Hudson Wood as Jordan Briscoe scores to cut the deficit in half. Louisiana on the scoreboard. It's 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. That sends up Macklin Conroy, the pitcher. Another shout out. Let's go Team Florida. Bring home the win from the Vorosik family. Bottom of the first, 2-1. Florida leads it in this winner's bracket game in the AAA World Series. From Lumberton, North Carolina. Glad to have you aboard, folks, wherever you may be. That one hit pretty well by Conroy to left center field, and that one's up against the fence. But they're going to hold him to a long single as Hernandez got to it quickly. A 2-out long single. I mean long out there in left field for Conroy. Brooks Brown will bat. Another shout out. Great catch, AJ. Shout out to AJ, number 8. We love you, and go St. Ann, the Aguirre family. Let's go AJ, Team Florida from Chicago. One ball, no strikes. Another shout out. Let's win this, Team Florida. Go Shockers. It's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Florida with 2 runs in the top of the first. Louisiana with a run in the bottom of the first. A 2-1 game here in our opening inning of play. Another shout out. Let's go Louisiana. Number 9, Hunter Soto, cheering you on all the way from Ohio. You've got this. Uncle Colin, Aunt Lindsay, Hudson, and Camden. Bouncing ball to second. The flip will go to second for the force. 4-6 fielder's choice for Brooks Brown. And the inning is over. But Louisiana does get 1 run. And as we head to the top of the second, it's Florida 2, Louisiana 1.
Every league in Dixie Youth Baseball sets their sights each year on the Dixie Youth Baseball World Series. In August, champions in the Majors Division, the AAA Division, or the O-Zone Division from each state compete for the number 1 position in Dixie Youth Baseball. Why not combine your vacation with a week of championship youth baseball at the Dixie Youth World Series? Are you aware of the scholarship program available to participants in Dixie Youth Baseball? Hundreds of men and women have won scholarships and used them to help pay for their education after graduating from high school. 70 $2,000 scholarships were given away this year. To apply for a scholarship, you must be a senior in high school, complete the application, and mail it by March 1st to be considered for one of these awards. If you played Dixie Youth Baseball in past years and you will be a senior in high school next year, we encourage you to think about this opportunity. Many are glad they did.
Mike Rideout back here in Lumberton, North Carolina as we head to the top of the second. Florida will send up batters 7, 8, and 9 against Macklin Conroy. Florida with a 2-1 lead after 1. We're scheduled for 6. Tyson Lake set to lead things off. Back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Shout-out to Andrew Blommel. Lots of love from Nick and Uncle Bo watching from Madison, Florida. Let's go Team Florida.
Leading off for Florida in the top of the second inning is number 44, Tyson Lake.
Another shout-out to number 14, Hayden Rock. Well, this is the wrong game here. Swing and a miss. A 1 pitch. Taken low. Evens the count at 1-1. Another shout out. Let's go Team Florida. Let's go Robbie. Love Team MGQ. And this is for ball 2, 2-1. Another shout out. Let's go Florida from Bill and Linda Small. Let's go Team Florida from the Wheatley family. Another shout out. Come on, Team Florida. Another shout out. So proud of our Florida boys. Bring it home. Love Mrs. Megan. Another shout out. Let's go St. Ann. We love you, Aiden. Cato, Muffin, Jazz, and Liz from Chicago. Let's go Team Florida. Go AJ, number 8. Let's go Florida. Bring us that win from Jenna and Tyler. The 2-1 pitch is low for ball 3, 3-1. Another shout out. Bring home the W, Florida. Hashtag Jace. Love Esther. The 3-1 delivery from Conroy. Blew it by him. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Full count. Conroy looking for his second strikeout. Another shout out. Let's go Aiden. I love you from your sister Ashley in Chicago. Love. Hashtag Team Florida. The 3-2 pitch. That one almost hit him. It's inside for ball 4. So Lake with a leadoff walk. That sends up the number 8 hitter in the order. Double 9s, center fielder Nolan Hartley.
Batting number 99, Nolan Hartley.
Another shout out, lots of love, and a shout out to all our Florida boys from Courtney, Cortland, and Bill Jones in Dade City. Thank you, guys. First pitch in there for strike 1 to Hartley. Bring home the W, Florida. Hashtag Jace, love Esther. We finally have a final score on a walk-off 3-run homer in the bottom of the 9th. I believe that's in the AAA, but let me check, because this one's popped up right side. That's going to hook foul out of play. Actually, I believe that's in the Ozone tournament. But, wow, how about that? A walk-off 3-run homer in 9 innings. I'll give you a final score, but let me find the game. Oh, 2 pitch popped up right side, and this one is going to hit up against the fence near the bullpen area. Okay, it's in the Ozone World Series. Final, Alabama 4, Tennessee 2. So Alabama advances as the next pitch misses for a ball. One-two delivery, a little bit low for a ball, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Taking a look at the other tournaments, did you know, I'm sure people from Louisiana might know this, all 3 Louisiana teams undefeated. As that one's low for another ball. Louisiana is playing Lumberton, North Carolina tonight, the host team in the Ozone World Series. Here we've got Louisiana and Florida, and in the Majors World Series in the winner's bracket, it's Louisiana and South Carolina. The 3-2 pitch. That is low, ball 4, and Florida's got 2 on with nobody out. Back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Rock their socks off, little sweet. Love Taylor. Hayden Hernandez, the batter. Another shout-out. Let's go, Florida. There's a strike. Another shout-out, making Pasco proud. Take another win tonight, boys. Love the Rileys. Another shout-out. Way to go, Rhett and Team Florida. Love Aunt Debbie. The 0-1 pitch to Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Next shout out wishing PJ, Nolan, Robbie, Jace, Andrew, Rhett, and all of Team Florida the best of luck. Cheering you on all the way from Santa Ann, Janet Nathy. Hopefully I got that last name right. If not, just write it phonetically for me. That pitch checked his swing, but he went around. That's the first out of the inning. Timeout call by Louisiana. Second strikeout for Macklin Conroy. Here's a special happy birthday to Hudson Wood of Louisiana. Go Rustin from Nana and Poppy in Marshall, Texas. Win another one. Hudson Wood, the starting left fielder for Louisiana. Happy birthday. Another shout out. Let's go, Aiden. You got this. El Mago. Shout out to Jace, number 4, in Team Florida, the Christophers in Zephyr Hills. Another shout out. Go Florida from the Olding. We got a new pitcher, by the way. Another shout out. On that plate, Florida, from Jenna and Tyler. Let's go Florida. Go Colton from Great Uncle Ron. Let's go Team Florida. We're looking for the win. The Rollins and Zephyr Hills. Jace, we love you. We love you, PJ. Good luck, number 22. Love Aunt Tiffany and Uncle Sean. Way to go, Team Florida. New pitcher, a right-hander.
Now on the pitch for Louisiana is number 8.
And it's number 8, Tyler Roach. He'll face the number 10 hitter in the order. Right fielder number 8, A.J. Soto-Valles. Florida with 2 on and 1 out in the top of the second. Game scheduled for 6. 2-1. Florida leads it. So both teams had posted shutouts in their previous 2 games. Both teams scored upon here tonight. And Florida played one last game. They shut out Arkansas 8-0 and Alabama 5-0. Louisiana shut out South Carolina and North Carolina 2-0 and 1-0 in their last 2 games. Folks, if you would like to purchase a copy, a downloadable copy of this game or any game of the World Series, they're only $5 each, $5 per game. Just email info@jockjive.com. Tell us what games you want. We'll send an electronic invoice that allows you to pay by debit or credit card, and the games will be on their way to you. That's info, I-N-F-O, at jockjive.com. A.J. Soto-Valles bats with a runner. Runners at first and second and 1 out. He'll take strike 1. Runners going to third. The throw to third. The tag. He's safe. Roach, or rather the third baseman. Roach was the third baseman, but third baseman not able to get that tag down in time. It's a stolen base for Lake. Also, Hartley stole second. So both runners in scoring position with 1 out. First pitch, a strike to Baez. Next pitch, just off the plate outside for a ball, 1-1. Another shout out, go Robbie Chris, Papa and Grandma in Hayesville, North Carolina. Thank you, guys. That one's taken low for a ball. The count now 2-1. Another shout out, bring them runners home. Go Florida. Jen and Tyler. Let's go Nolan from Big Brother Toby. Thank you, Toby. This one is hit in the air to left center field. The center fielder, Briscoe, drifts over. He makes the catch. The throw home, not in time. Florida adds another run. It's 3-1. sac fly and an RBI for Baez as Tyson Lake scores to make it 3-1. That's the second out of the inning. Another shout out. Let's go AJ from Carson. This is bunted right side by Robbie Christ. The throw to first will be in time, and the inning is over. Second baseman coming over to field it for the third and final out. Florida, though, gets another run. And as we head to the bottom of the second inning, our score, Florida 3, Louisiana 1, right here on JockJive.com.
Here are some things you may not know about JockJive. We're one of the nation's premier sports production companies. From audio only to full-scale video productions, we can do it all. Our list of clients is continuing to grow and includes the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Gulf South Conference, NJCAA, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, Alabama Community College Conference, Perfect Game, Great American Rivalries, youth sports like Dixie, American Legion, Babe Ruth, plus a litany of high schools, junior colleges, and more. We've worked with names I bet you recognize, like Johnny Manziel, Trent Dilfer, Doug Williams, Monty Coleman, and more. And we travel to practically every part of the country, from New York to California, Florida to Minnesota, and everywhere in between. Here's another thing you may not know. We are ready to come to work for you. That's right, we have a package to fit practically every budget. Just go to JockJive.com and contact us to get international coverage for your next sporting event. Your athletes deserve the best. They deserve JockJive.
Welcome back here to Lumberton, North Carolina, as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Tyler Roach, Hunter Soto, and Nolan Parnell. Batters 6, 7, and 8 for Ruston, Louisiana. Next shout out. That's how we do it. Talking about Florida. Let's go T from Logan. Luis Quintana on the mound. Gave up a run in the bottom of the first and delivers a little wildly there. May have slipped out of his hands for ball one. Another shout out. This is to number 23, Rhett and the rest of Team Florida. Hashtag Go Team Florida from Blaine Cohen. The 1-0 pitch. That one just missed for ball two, 2-0. Another shout out and love. Florida number 23, Newsom. Love Cortland Cortland from Dade City. Thank you, Cortland in Dade City. This one hit in the air to the shortstop. Drifting over beyond the second base bag. He'll make the catch. Turner puts it away for out number one. We'll send up Hunter Soto. Another shout out. Way to go, Team Florida. Best of luck, Andrew Blommel. Winners in our eyes already. Bring the win home. Love Aunt Connie and Uncle Mike. Next pitch. That one is hit like a wet newspaper out to the pitcher on one hop. Quintana fields it and throws a little bit high, but Blommel able to make the catch. 1-3 put out for the second out of the inning. 2 gone for Nolan Parnell. Here's a shout out to the friends and family that made the 9-hour trip to North Carolina. Go Team Florida. Another shout out, Big D, Florida. That's from Great Uncle Ron. Go Jace from Dylan and Abby. Hold them, Florida. Great Grandma Roscoe. 0-1 pitch hit on the ground to short by Parnell. The throw to first will be in time. 6-3 put out, and the inning is over. Louisiana goes quietly 1-2-3 in the second. We head to the third. Game scheduled for 6. It's Florida 3, Louisiana 1. We'll keep it right here on JockJive.com. I want to remind you folks that if you are a Facebook user or even Twitter, we encourage you to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. On Twitter, we're at JockJive. And on Facebook, just simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine. We give you scores, schedules, game highlights, event updates, and more last night we also updated you during our lightning delay, and we let you know when we resumed. We posted scores for all the games and schedules for the next day. You can send your shout-outs and best wishes there. I want you to like us on Facebook. Twitter and Facebook are a great way to keep up with JockJive Sports. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the JockJive YouTube channel. We stream all Dixie Youth Baseball, most youth sports, and high school football in the fall to our YouTube channel, and you'll want to know first what games are coming your way. JockJive Sports Productions, works small events and large, from T-ball to the Toyota Center, youth sports to collegiate. Audio only to a full-scale production for ESPN. We can do it all. To find out how we can cover your team or event, email info@jockjive.com. info@jockjive.com. (12-1-2) to up for Florida. Rhett Newsom leads it off and swings and misses for strike one. Another shout out. Let's go number 23 in Team Florida. Love Aunt Amy. That one in there for strike two. Another shout out. Woohoo. Keep it going, Florida. Or wahoo. Another shout out. Let's go offense now, Florida. Newsom hit by the pitch. He tries to shake it off. Runs beyond the first base bag and hit him in a spot that's tough to get to, right there in the back. That's tough. But he's tough. We'll head to the top of the order. Here's Tyler Turner. He struck out looking his first at bat. Another shout out. Let's go Lewis from Coach Chris in Florida. This is hit on one convenient hop for the shortstop. He'll get one at second. Back to first. Yes, he did. Parnell turns two. 6 unassisted to 3. Quickly 2 gone for Florida in the top of the third inning. Another shout out. You're a rock star, Andrew. Love Aunt Kiki. Let's go Red. I hope you win from Emma Cohen. First pitch up and in on P.J. Rudeman. Rudeman walked and scored in the first. A 2-run Florida first. Another shout out. San Antonio Team Florida. Go get 'em, boys. San Antonio Firehouse 27. Thank you, guys. Next shout out. Your Aunt Jenny is proud of you, Rhett Newsom. Let's go Team Florida. Another shout out. Good luck, Team Florida. 2-0 pitch popped up. Out of play. Florida with 2 in the first, 1 in the second. Louisiana with 1 in the first. 3-1 Florida. We're in the top of the third. Game scheduled for 6. This is a winner's bracket game, so the loser will not be eliminated. That one misses for a ball, and the count now 3-1. Next shout out, let's go Colton and Team Florida. Thank you to the Furtado family for keeping Uncle Johnny up to date. And there is a strike on a swing by Rudeman. Full count. This is fouled back.
Good job. What about?
Another shout out. Let's go Florida from the Kirklands. Call strike 3, and the inning is over. Big strikeout there for Tyler Roach to end it. Florida fails to score in the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third. Florida on top by 2 here in Lumberton, North Carolina.
Dixie Youth Baseball Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Dixie Youth Baseball has now given over $1,240,000 to former Dixie Youth players and scholarships. Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program.
Hey, business owners, looking for a way to reach and rock your potential customer base into checking out your products and services? Then you need to advertise on JockJive.com. We broadcast hundreds of sporting events annually all over the country. Football, baseball, basketball, softball, it's all right here. Whether live or archived, it's on JockJive. Reach the masses. Call 334-488-1385 or email info@JockJive.com.
Well, a pleasant night as the wind is blowing, giving us a little bit of a breeze, not much. Temperature's still pretty high in the upper 80s. Actually, it's 86 degrees right now at 8:30 p.m. local time. Sun has set. Lights are on here at the facility. Good night. This is popped up by the leadoff hitter here in the third inning for Louisiana to second base. That was Kendon Freeman, who will be retired for the first out of the inning.
Number 23, Taylon Bilberry.
Swing and a miss by the next batter, Taylon Bilberry, the number 10 hitter in the order. One out, base is empty here in the bottom of the third inning for Louisiana. Another shout out, go Tyler Turner from Paul in Plant City, Florida. Let's go Colton, number 24. You've got this. It's from Jen and Tyler. That pitch just missed. Count now 1-2. You rock, Tyler. We love you. Love Sam. Catch that ball, Colton. Hannah Pham. 1-2 pitch, foul back. This one's up high for a ball, and the count evens at 2-2. Another shout out, bring home the win, Florida. We are proud of you. From the Storch family. Another shout out, let's go T from Logan. Called strike 3. Quintana with his second strikeout of the game. Bilberry caught looking for the second out of the inning. 2 gone, base is empty.
Now batting for Louisiana, number 2, Fisher Cannon.
For Fisher Cannon. Another shout out. Hit the ball, Rustin. Scored some runs. Go Louisiana. Cannon takes ball 1. Another shout out. Let's keep it going, boys. Good luck, Team Florida, from Cooper and the Messenger family. We've never seen Lewis run that fast. Way to go. Swing and a miss. Workham Silly, Team Florida, from the Adams family. Shout out to Aiden Hernandez from Grandma and Grandpa from Chicago. We love you. Swung on and fouled back. Go Lewis. Keep the strikes coming. Well, Lewis has Cannon in the hole. 1-2. Luis Quintana looking for his third strikeout of the game. He delivers high to even the count at 2-2. And that one up high for a ball. Full count. 2 outs. Base is empty. The 3-2 pitch. Up high, ball 4. And that snaps a streak of 6 in a row retired by Quintana. Another shout out. Let's go Tyson from Bubba. Go Team Florida from Logan Verosic. Runner at first with 2 outs for the number 12 hitter, Peyton Nations. First pitch up high, ball 1. Florida with a quick timeout. Another shout out. Let's go St. Ann from Cooper Messenger. Well, I just got notification that North Carolina-Georgia game is an 8 o'clock game. It was scheduled for earlier, but from what I understand, they adjusted the time on that one. Next pitch. That's in there for a call strike. Peyton Nations batting with a runner at first and 2 outs. Right now, the wind barely moving. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Quintana looking for a second strikeout of the inning. And this one popped up in foul territory to first. The catch will be made by Blommel, and the inning is over. Louisiana fails to score in the bottom of the 3rd. We are halfway done with this one.
The score at the end of 3 complete. Florida 3, Louisiana 1.
There you hear our public address announcer. 3-1 Florida. Back for the 4th right after this.
Dixie Youth Baseball is dedicated to building the youth within our community to become responsible citizens tomorrow. The real goal of the program is to teach fair play, honesty, and love of God and country. Those who play Dixie Youth Baseball are generally better for life as a result of the lessons they learn in how to meet and accept as members of a team and in the game of competition. Help us in the Dixie Youth program by offering your services as an adult volunteer. Lend a hand to our youth. There's no greater calling.
We have, someone said, well, there's a new pitcher, but no, there's not a new pitcher. Same pitcher out there, Tyler Roach. Not the same starting pitcher. Macklin Conroy started the game, but Roach came in relief in the 2nd inning. We head to the top of the 4th. Florida with a 3-1 lead. Let's get back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Way to go, guys. Now some hits. Easton loves his Florida boys. Bring home a win, sweethearts. Way to go, Rhett and Team Florida. Love Aunt Debbie. Team Florida, you guys are awesome. We love you, number 5, Tyler Turner, from your family in North Carolina.
Number 7, Jace Rollins.
Another shout-out. Go St. Ann. Good luck, Andrew Blommel and Rhett Newsom, Team Florida, from the Hobbs family in Dade City. Another shout-out. Let's go, Florida. You've got this, Team Florida. Go Nolan, your dog Oakley in Dade City. Sure he misses him. Swing and a miss. Jace Rollins did go around. Rollins 0 for 1 with the ground out to short his first time up. Another shout out. Bring it home, Wiggler. Let's go, Team Florida. Let's go, Colton, your favorite cousin, Alyssa. Now, let me know if I got that right, Alyssa. because you spell your name A-L-Y-S-S-A, and I've made this point many times. I've also broadcast a game for a girl with the same spelling, and it was pronounced Elisa. And this past May at the Florida High School Softball State Championships, same spelling, but the girl pronounced it Eliza. So the same spelling, A-L-Y-S-S-A, pronounced Alyssa, Elisa, and Eliza. Go figure. Popped up behind the plate. The catch is made in foul territory. That is Peyton Nations behind the plate. And there's your first out of the inning. Funny thing about names, I guess. And she says, yes, it is right. Alyssa. It should be probably Alyssa. I'm okay with Elisa, but Eliza, come on. There's no Z in there. Another shout out. Let's go Team Florida from Corbin and the Baskins. Let's do this, Team Florida, from Cooper and the Messengers. Luis Quintana, the battery, tripled down the first base line and drove in a run last time up. Another run scored on the play on an error on a throw-in. Go Shockers. We love you, AJ. Bring home the W. The Aguirre family. Way to go, Andrew. Go Team Florida. Don't forget to let us know who you are when you send the shout-out. That one misses for ball 2. Time to put some more points. Go Jace. Points, runs. Runs in baseball, points in basketball. Go Nolan, number 99 from Tyler, 77. I know I'm being technical. Keep up the good work, San Ann. We are proud of you from Xander and Jagger Daughtry. That one a little bit low for a ball. Hold 'em, Reds. Let's turn it around. Go Team Florida from Mr. Brown at WREC. That's in there for a strike. Let's go Team Florida. Bring home the W from Shelby Sasser in Dade City. 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch from Tyler Roach. In there for strike 2. Full count. Roach looking for a second strikeout since coming in relief. But he misses outside for ball 4. A 1-out base runner for Florida. And in fact, Florida has had a base runner in every inning. Florida with 2 runs in the first, 1 run in the second. They got their leadoff guy on in the 3rd inning, a hit batsman, but then a double play turned by Nolan Parnell, 6 unassisted to 3. Shortstop to his first baseman. That one hits Blommel, so he's been hit by a pitch twice tonight. And Florida will have 2 on with 1 out for Colton Furtado. Another shout out. Let's go Tyson from the Boons. We're going to have a runner at second base. It will be number 2, Robbie Christ. First and second with 1 out for Florida. Florida leads at 3-1. Timeout call by Louisiana. Let's see if Tyler Roach remains in the game. No, I think they're going to make a change. Entire infield gathered in on this conversation. Nope, Roach will stay in the game. Another shout out, go Team Florida from the Sasser girls in Dade City. Go Team Florida from Lily Briscoe. Let's go Colton from Jenna and Tyler. First and second with 1 out for Florida. Up 3-1. Another shout out, go Robbie. Make sure you let us know who you are when you send the shout out. That's a wild pitch. Both runners are going to advance. Florida with both runners in scoring position now and 1 out. Another shout out, go Team Florida. You guys are doing great. Bring home the win from Caitlin. Another shout out, let's go Florida. Bring it home back to back. Let's go Tyson. Go Team Florida from Sharon on St. Simons Island, Georgia. Another shout out, find a way. Talking about Florida. Another shout out. Let's go, Colton. You know what to do. Let's go, Team Florida. We love you. Watching from your hometown in San Antonio. 1-0 pitch. Outside. Ball 2. 2-0. Tyler Turner, you are awesome. Love Joshua and Braxton. Robbie, run like the cops are chasing you. From Team MGQ. Swing it to the fences. That's in there for a strike. Good pitch as Roach dropped it in on Furtado. 2-1 the count. It says contact Colton from great Uncle Ron. This hit foul. Evens the count at 2-2. Chris at third base, Blommel at second. 2 on for Florida. Looking to add to a 2-run lead. Let's go Andrew from the Graham family. Let's go Team Florida. Bring it home. Back-to-back from Malachi Boone. Let's go Colton from Brody Bug. Go San Ann All-Stars from Smith's Cafe in Newport Richey, Florida. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, but it gets away from the catcher. Here comes the run. The throw, not in time. So despite the fact that Furtado struck out, it got away from the catcher. We'll say unofficially a wild pitch. It was kind of in the dirt there. I'm the unofficial scorekeeper, though. Chris scores to make it 4-1. And also on the play, Tyson Lake's coming up. Also on the play, Blommel went to third. So here's Lake with 2 outs and a runner at third. 4-1 Florida in the 4th. Lake walked and scored his first time out. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
Now batting number 44, Tyson Lake.
Another shout out. So proud of you, Team Florida. Go get them, Quintana. Your Tata loves you. That one's in there for a called strike. Bring home the trophy, Lil Sweet, Lil Pappy, El Mago, Cheetah, Roberto, Colton, and the rest of the Florida team. Y'all got this from Panda in Bushnell, Florida. Bring this home, boys, from Cooper and the Messengers. Slow for a ball. Count now 2-1. Way to get home, Ricky Bobby. Shake and bake. That's right, Florida. Keep getting those runs. And this one line to first. Caught on a diving play to end the inning. I believe that's Conroy at first base for the 3rd out of the inning. Had another shout out that said, let's get that last runner home, Florida. They don't, but they do get one in the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Florida now leads it by 3. It's Florida 4, Louisiana 1, here in the AAA World Series from Lumberton, North Carolina.
Hey, business owners, looking for a way to reach and rock your potential customer base into checking out your products and services? Then you need to advertise on JockJive.com. We broadcast hundreds of sporting events annually all over the country. Football, baseball, basketball, softball, it's all right here. Whether live or archived, it's on JockJive. Reach the masses. Call 334-488-1385 or email info@JockJive.com.
Mike Rideout back here in Lumberton, North Carolina, as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
Number 23, Rhett Newsom, left field.
All right, Rhett Newsom now in left field for Florida. Also, P.J. Rudiman now behind the plate catching. Back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Let's go Tyson from Bubba and Malachi Boone. Another shout-out. You got this, Sizzle. It's from Panda and Bushnell. Nice base running, Robbie, from D. Hobbs in Brandon. Let's go, Andrew. Love our Forrest family. Hopefully I said it right. If not, write it phonetically for me, and I'll get it on the air for you. Go Jace and Team Florida. Love Aunt Amy and Uncle Greg from Tingsboro, Massachusetts. Top of the order for Ruston, Louisiana. Jordan Briscoe will lead it off. He singled his first time up. He swings and misses at the first pitch from Quintana for strike one. Let's go Ruston, and happy birthday, Hudson. Love Carly, Klein, and Keaton. Yes, it is Hudson Wood's birthday today. Happy birthday, Hudson Wood. That one fouled off out of play. Let's go St. Anne. You got this from the Trilby line crew. Let's go Team Florida. You boys are doing awesome. From Mason, Presley, Ashley, and Ryan. 0-2 pitch, fouled back. Let's go, guys. You got this, Florida. No balls, 2 strikes for Jordan Briscoe. Starting center fielder. He'll take that one for a ball. And the count now 1-2. Well, our coverage starts back tomorrow at 5:45 in the afternoon. As that's up high for another ball. But on Thursday, we start early. Here in the AAA World Series, the winner of the North Carolina-Georgia game, as this one's hit to right field, but it's going to be caught. Nice play by the right fielder out there. Not sure who that is. I know A.J. Sotobias started out in right field, but I'm not sure if that's still him out there. I heard the substitution and left.
Batting number 21, Jackson Burrows.
Briscoe gave it a ride, but just a long out, one away. Here is Jackson Burrows, who struck out his first at bat, and he takes this one inside for ball one. But here in the AAA World Series, the loser of this game will play the winner of the North Carolina-Georgia game, which is underway on field 2. And that one lined to first. It's caught for out number 2. Blommel over at first base. 2 gone.
Now batting number 15, Hudson Wood.
Hudson Wood, the birthday boy, comes up. Had a sac fly and drove in the only run for Louisiana back in the first inning. First pitch to him here in the 4th is on the outside corner, called strike one. Another shout out. Awesome job, Tyler. We are so proud of you and Team Florida. From the Biker family in Sebring. Bicar, excuse me. From the Bicar family. I remember that name. Bicar family. Another shout out. Good job, Florida. Let's go Louisiana. Good luck from Ruston 7 and under All-Stars. Thank you, guys. Florida, you got this from Ryan and Erica. That one hit into center field. Solid hit, a base hit. 2-out single for Hudson Wood. So he gets a base hit and an RBI on his birthday. He'd probably much rather a win, but still got plenty of baseball left. We're in the 4th. Game is scheduled for 6. There's Macklin Conroy, who singled a long single off the fence in left field last time up. Another shout out. Let's go Hudson. Another shout out. That's how to play good D. First pitch is strike to Conroy. Next shout out. Let's go Team Florida from Cooper and the Messengers. Let me finish my thoughts here on the bracket, as that's taken low for a ball. Again, the loser of this game will play at 5:45 tomorrow afternoon against the winner of that North Carolina-Georgia game on field 2. That means South Carolina will play the winner of this game tomorrow night at 8. 1-1 pitch, outside corner, call strike 2. Another shout out, looking good, Lewis. We love you, the Newsomes. Nice hit, Hudson. Bring him in, Mac. That one is taken low for a ball. The count evens at 2-2 on Conroy. Runner at first with 2 outs for Louisiana, batting in the bottom of the 4th. They trail 4-1. Another shout out, you got this team, Florida, from the Holdaway family. That one hit pretty well to center field, but it's going to be caught at the warning track on the run. I'm going to have to see if that's Hartley still out there in center field. He ran that one down as it looked to be heading off the fence again. And a great play for the 3rd out of the inning. And he is getting mobbed by his teammates and his coaches. But a nice play by that young man for the 3rd out of the inning. Yes, that was Nolan Hartley. That will do it for Louisiana in the 4th. They fail to score. We'll move to the 5th. Florida still out in front, 4-1 here in the winners bracket of the Dixie Youth Baseball AAA World Series from Lumberton, North Carolina. Back with more baseball right after this.
The Sportsmanship Award is one of the most coveted awards to be won at this Dixie Youth Baseball Tournament. Sportsmanship is playing hard to win, but realizing all cannot become winners. It is being a gracious loser and even more a gracious winner. Good sportsmanship involves such matters as fair play, keen rivalry, but careful observance of the rules, courtesy, and a generous attitude toward an opponent. To be considered for an award for sportsmanship, a team must, 1, demonstrate good conduct and positive attitude by all players and coaches, both on and off the field. Number 2, be prompt and participate in all scheduled activities throughout the tournament. 3, have fans that show good conduct and attitude toward umpires and opposing teams. And 4, be neat in appearance and dress of both team and coaches at all times. We ask all in attendance here at this Dixie Youth Tournament, join the coaches and players in making these qualifications the rule of behavior while attending these tournament games. Let's make this year a wonderful year of fun and great memories.
All right, we head to the top of the 5th inning. First batter fouls it off left side. Florida sending batters 8, 9, and 1 to the plate. The guy who caught the ball, Nolan Hartley, leading it off. This one bounces over to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one away. 4-3 put out to retire Hartley.
Now batting for Florida, number 1, Aiden.
There's a shout out that says, "Run, run, run, Hudson" from Keaton. And someone else put a little frustrated, frowny face after that catch. It was a good catch. Here's another shout out that says, "Way to be there, 99. Who made that catch?" Another shout out. Good defense, Nolan, Grandma, and Grandpa Hartley. Another shout out. Florida D is on fire. Another shout out. Go Florida defense. Y'all are on fire. We have a new pitcher. This will be number 34, Nolan Parnell. Next shout out, way to go, boys. Let's put some hits on the board now. Hashtag Florida. Another shout out, doing great, boys. Bring that World Series title home for your next photo shoot. Best of luck, guys. You've got this. From photography by Ashley B. Another shout out, go Team Florida. We love you, Andrew, from Papa and Graham. Way to pitch, Lewis. Great play, Nolan. Score to pass along, score of interest from the other AAA World Series game that I mentioned had changed to an 8 o'clock start between North Carolina and Georgia. That's an elimination game. They are in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's North Carolina 5, Georgia 1. You know, between North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana, and Florida, I wouldn't be shocked if one beat the other. But the winner of this game is in the driver's seat. They'll be the lone unbeaten. A.J. Soto Baez will bat here now with 1 out. We're in the top of the 5th. Florida leads at 4-1. That pitch across the plate for a called strike, and the count evens at 1-1. Another shout out looking good, Florida, from Dell and Sean Graham. Go Andrew and Robbie. Love Nikki, KK, and the dogs. Another shout out, Florida's defense is thebomb.com. Way to show them how we play, boys, from Coach Adam and Mrs. Beatty. Boom, that's how it's done. Great coaching. Zephyr Hills, Rollins. Swing and a miss. Baez with a 2-2 count now. And 1 out. Bringing home Team Florida from the Whipples in St. Ann. Pitch in the dirt for a ball. Let's go Team Florida from Carson. Full count on A.J. Soto Baez. Top of the order on deck. Florida with a 4-1 lead in the top of the 5th inning. The game is scheduled for 6. This is not an elimination game. Both teams are undefeated, so the loser will stay alive. That next pitch misses high for ball 4. The streak continues for Florida. They've had a base runner in every inning. We head to the top of the order. Tyler Turner due up.
Now batting, number 5, Tyler Turner.
1 out, 1 on. I don't know if you saw a flash of light. I believe that's heat lightning. I think we're in pretty good shape as far as the weather tonight. But last night, boy, I think everybody in the ballpark felt like we were going to get hammered, and somehow it moved away from us. We had a lightning delay, but we never got the rain. That one's in there for a called strike. Turner grounded into a double play last time up. He's also struck out. He's 0 for 2. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Swung on and fouled off the breaking pitch. Let's go AJ. Hashtag Shockers. Next pitch, hit into left field. That will drop for a base hit. Florida has 2 on with 1 out. First hit of the game for Tyler Turner. And Florida threatening again.
Batting number 22, PJ Rudeman.
And that one in the dirt, but the runners are not going to advance. That was a nice play by Bilberry to keep that ball off to his left. The 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. Evens the count at 1-1. PJ Rudeman has walked and struck out today. He scored in the first after walking. Florida looking to add to a 4-1 lead in the top of the 5th. The next pitch is a breaking ball outside for ball 2. Another shout out. Let's get it started. Let's go Aiden from your cousin Boo Boo. Load them bases up, Florida. Let's go Tyler. You got this from the Bicar family. Walk their socks off, Florida, from Melissa. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. That is up high, ball 4, and Florida has the bases loaded. The number 3 hitter, Jace Rollins, to the plate. Next shout out is to Andrew Blommel. You're looking good out there. Go Team Florida from Ricky and Julie Blommel in San Antonio, Florida. Florida with a chance to break this game open. That pitch low for ball 1. Keep it rolling, Team Florida. The Lynch Mob, Steve, Rhonda, and Cohen. Another shout out. I hope you win today. That's from Carson. And a wild pitch. The runner's coming home. The throw to the plate is late. Florida adds another run. It's now 5-1. Another shout out. Come on, boys. Bring them runs in. Another shout out. Get on Jace from the Olding. All right, Jace. Smack the ball now. 1-0 pitch. Up high and inside for ball 2. 2-0. Another shout out. Bring home Jace from the Adams family. There's ball 4. Florida with the bases loaded yet again. Three walks in the inning, also a hit. Timeout call by Louisiana. Let's see if that's it for Parnell. He's starting to struggle a little bit. His day may be done. Yes, his coach has asked for the ball. So Parnell will go back to short. Another shout out. Come on, Jace, clear the bases. Well, Jace has walked to load the bases. Another shout out. Let's go, Bubba. Jace, love your twins. And Adora Joe. (5-1). Florida leads it. We're in the top of the 5th. The game is scheduled for 6. Second pitcher used in this inning. This is Hunter Soto. Sounds like Georgia or North Carolina has just won their game. I'll wait for confirmation. Here's a shout out that says, come on, San Ann, play hard and have fun. Coaches Tim and Dave. Way to represent Florida boys. Tyler's the man with a plan. Run it up, Florida. Take the win from the Bicar family. Let's go, Team Florida. We love you, number 5, Tyler Turner. Soto to face Luis Quintana. He had a triple down the first base line back in the first. First pitch in there. Good pitch as Soto dropped it in on the outside corner for strike 1. Bases loaded with only 1 out. Next pitch, check swing, fouled behind the plate. 0-2 the count. Another shout out. Come on, Lewis, bring our boys home. That one misses for a ball. Next shout out. All right, 55. Ringles. All right, 55. Bring those boys home. This is hit into right field on the ground for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes run number 2. The throw goes to second. And Florida has opened it up a little bit. It's now 7-1. Big hit for Quintana. Scoring Turner and Rudeman. That will send up Andrew Blommel. Another shout out. Go get him, Andrew Nolan, Robbie, PJ, and Rhett. Mrs. McCarthy is so proud of you. Wild pitch. That's going to move them up a base. Both of them in scoring position now. Rollins at third, Quintana at second. Colton, Grammy, and Papa are watching with pride. Go Team Florida, you've got this. And the next one hits Blommel to load him up again. That's the third time tonight Blommel has been hit by a pitch. So the base is loaded with one out. Let's see who's going to bat here. I think they're going to make a change somewhere. They're going to make a change on the bases. Pinch runner will be number 2, Christ again, here in the 5th. And it's going to be Colton Furtado to bat with one out and the bases loaded. Florida up 7-1. Another shout out. Let's go Team Florida. You guys rock from your biggest fans in Madison, Florida. Take the win. Hashtag 00. That one hit foul down the right field line. Another shout out. Andrew, it must be those pants. Another shout out. Let's hit 10 runs, Florida. And we do have confirmation in the AAA World Series. Georgia has been eliminated. North Carolina advances. The final score, North Carolina 6, Georgia 1. So North Carolina will now play the loser of this one. And that will be at 5:45 tomorrow afternoon. South Carolina awaits the winner tomorrow night at 8. Another shout out, yay Colton. Florida with the bases loaded. Rollins at third, Christ at second, Blommel at first, and Furtado at the plate. 7-1, Florida, here in the 5th. Game scheduled for 6. Another shout out, happy birthday, Nolan Parnell, number 34. Go Rustin Reds, we love you, Pop and Gigi. All right, so in addition to Hudson Wood, it's also Nolan Parnell's birthday. Thank you for that. And happy birthday, Nolan. Another shout out. Give it a ride, Colton. Grammy knows you can. A 1 pitch. Taken low, ball 1. Let's go Team Florida. Seal the deal. Carson and Elena. Taking them for the team tonight, Andrew, from the Groover boys. That's low for a ball underneath the catcher's glove, but not far enough to advance the runner. 2 balls and 1 strike. Go Robbie Chris, score another run. Papa Bill. That's low for ball 3. There's no room for Furtado. The bases are loaded for Florida. San Antonio, Florida with a 7-1 lead in the 5th, looking for another run. The 3-1 pitch. And that one hits him in the helmet. It's a good thing they wear those things. Furtado would have been ball 4 if it hadn't have hit him. A run will score, and it's now 8-1 Florida. A 7-run advantage for Florida. This will be the 9th batter to come to the plate. Tyson Lake will bat with 1 out and the base is still loaded. Another shout out. This is for Hunter and his newlywed wife, Savannah. Let us know who you are. Let's go Colton from Uncle Ron. Let's go San Ann boys. Your one Pasco lineman family is rooting for you. A 1-0 pitch. That almost hit him. Another wild pitch. Well, the runner stutter step, but now here he comes, and he'll get there safely. Scoring on the play is Quintana. I thought they had put Christ in there, but that was 55 that scored. And we're going to have a new pitcher as Florida has taken a 9-1 lead on the wild pitch. This will be the 5th pitcher of the night for Louisiana. In fact, it's the 3rd pitcher of the inning. (9-1). Florida with 5 runs in the inning. Another shout out, youngest team in the AAA, Team Florida looking great. Way to use your head, Colton. Let's go Santa Ann, you're awesome. From Andrew and Ethan. Happy birthday. Well, we'll get to that one in a minute. Go Andrew, Jace, Nolan, and the rest of Team Florida. Happy birthday, Nolan. Come on, Kendon. Time to KB from Fifi. So I'm guessing it's Nolan Hartley's birthday? Wait, no, Nolan Parnell. I'm sorry. Nolan Parnell of Ruston. 2 birthday boys. Hudson Wood and Nolan Parnell of Louisiana. The new pitcher is number 27, Peyton Nations. Florida with a 9-1 lead. Runners at second and third. The 2-0 pitch is up high for ball 3. 3-0 the count. The throw goes into center field, and that's going to plate another run. Well, the wheels have kind of fallen off for Louisiana. 0-0. Andrew Blama will score on the play. 10-1 Florida here in the 5th. That one's in the dirt for a ball. That's ball 4. So Lake walks. They have batted around. And number 99, Nolan Hartley to the plate. First and second with 1 out. It's been a long inning, a very productive inning for Florida. Shout-out says that's not the hit we wanted, Colton, but we'll take it. Representing your hometown well, Team Florida, bring home that win. This one grounded down the first base line. Well, it was it fair or foul? Well, it was fair, and they didn't get the runner out. Now they got the runner caught in a rundown between second and third. Another run will score, and they do tag out the base runner. Kind of a interesting play there because I thought they were going to get the runner initially at first base. Florida takes an 11-1 lead. Second out of the inning with a runner at first. And that will send up A.J. Soto Baez. Batting for the second time in this inning. He takes a strike. Actually, this is Aiden Hernandez. That pitch up high for a ball. Final score to pass along in the Majors World Series. South Carolina 3, Louisiana 1. That was a winner's bracket game. Runner going to second, the throw to second, the tag, they got him out at second base. And that will do it here in the 5th. But Florida, with that magic number, a double-digit lead. If they can keep Louisiana off the scoreboard in the bottom of the 5th, they're going to win it via the mercy rule. We'll keep it right here and get caught up on our shout-outs. South Carolina in the Majors World Series will play North Carolina tomorrow at 8 p.m. Florida will play Louisiana in an elimination game tomorrow afternoon at 5:45. Again, that's in the Majors World Series. They're down to the Final Four. Louisiana and Florida in an elimination game. South Carolina, the only undefeated team, against North Carolina. So we're almost done with our games here today. We still have, of course, this game here. And Louisiana's playing Lumberton, North Carolina, the host team in the O-Zone. That's it. We'll be done with our day here in Lumberton, North Carolina. Louisiana will send up batters 5, 6, and 7 in the bottom of the 5th, needing a run to keep this thing going. Brooks Brown will lead things off. Another shout out. You got this team, Florida. Love watching you guys. Looking good, Andrew and Sharon. Way to go, St. Anne. Keep it up from the Bond family. Let's go, Florida. Defense, boys. Let's go. Big D now, Florida. Put it away from Great Uncle Ron. Let's go, Andrew. The Danella family is rooting for you. Looking good, Rhett and Team Florida. Nana Lindy sends her love. Go Florida boys. Proud of you, number 7, and Coach Rollins. Love from Auntie Jordan, Uncle Josh, Griff, and Ruby June. Great bunt, Nolan, from Nene and Papa Knight. You're awesome, Jace Rollins, from Connor Groover. Let's go Team Florida. Make us proud, from the Pyatt family. First pitch of the inning outside for ball 1. This one is in there for a call strike that evens the count at 1-1. Shout out to the announcer. Keep up the great job. Hashtag Team Florida. Thank you. Appreciate that. This one is hit in the air to right center and on the run. The center fielder again tracks it down. Nolan Hartley with another beautiful running catch. You know, at times Louisiana's hit the ball really well, but Florida has played really good defense tonight to overcome. That's the first out of the inning. One out for Tyler Roach. Another shout out. Way to go, Colton. Stand tall. Way to go, Florida boys. Proud uncle in California cheering you on. All right. Thank you over there on the left coast. Another shout out. Peggy, you're awesome. Way to keep those stats going. This one hit foul to third. Another shout out. Proud of our Academy at the Farm students and all of Team Florida. Love your Academy at the Farm family. Papa Kenny Newsom is cheering on his Florida team from his hospital bed in Tampa, Florida. Proud of you boys. Thank you, and I hope you feel better. Hope you get out of the hospital soon. This one's fouled off out of play by Roach. He popped up to short his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Another shout out. Great D, Florida. Let's hold them, Team Florida. Ricky, Melissa, Connor, and Cole. That one just missed. Called a ball in the count now 1-2. Quintana just missed his third strikeout. Another shout out. Florida center fielder equals MVP for sure. I mean, tonight he's made 2 really good running catches that probably would have been doubles. Another shout out. Way to play, Nolan. Shout out to all the Florida parents. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, base is empty. The 3-2 pitch, up and in. Actually, that was ball 3 there. My apologies. I'm looking at the scoreboard. They had 3 balls, but here at the ballpark. So that is ball 3. Full count now with 1 out. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit on a soft line drive. Caught at shortstop for out number 2. Tyler Turner puts it away, and Florida 1 out away from advancing. Florida 1 out away from becoming the only unbeaten team here in the AAA World Series, and Quintana is I think he wants to finish this thing. His coach is out there just to maybe offer some words of encouragement. Yeah, he's going to stay in the game. Another shout out. Great job, Team Florida. You're making us proud from Rustic Pearl Boutique in San Ann. Another shout out. One more out, Lewis. You got this from Ronan. Hunter Soto, the batter, with 2 outs. Grounded out to the pitcher. First time up, and he bounces this one to third. The throw and a first in time, and Florida has won it in 5 innings. Florida will advance in the winners bracket as they get the victory over Louisiana 11-1. Florida is the only unbeaten team in the AAA World Series. They will play South Carolina tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And Louisiana will drop into the losers bracket. You know what? North Carolina gets revenge after what happened last night. Louisiana beat them 1-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Those 2 teams will play first at 5:45, followed by Florida and South Carolina at 8. Don't watch just one game. Come back and watch them both right here on JockJive. Let's get to some more shout-outs, and then we'll sign off. Thank you, Florida coaches. Love the Newsoms. Great defense, Tyler. Let's go, Florida, from the Olding. Way to play ball, Team Florida. Congrats. Another shout out. You're a beast, Lewis. So proud of you, boys. Hashtag go Team Florida.
While we get an official to bring an award down. Good job, bro.
Well, we have an award that's going to be presented. Another shout out. Bring it home, boys, from Des Hotels family. Way to go, Shockers. Let's take it all the way home. Florida. Yay, Florida. We love y'all. Zephyr Hills Rollins. Way to go, Team Florida. You guys rock, from North Carolina. I don't think that was from Team North Carolina. I think it's family in North Carolina. Let's see, what presentation are we waiting on here? We'll keep it right here until they're completely done.
Ladies and gentlemen, players, coaches.
Birthday cakes.
We have not one, but we have
2 birthday
birthdays to
cakes.
celebrate today.
Another shout out. Congratulations, Florida boys.
Will Nolan Parnell and Hudson Wood please come to the mound?
Congratulations, or happy birthday, Hudson Wood and Nolan Parnell.
Sing happy birthday to these 2 young men.
Another shout out. Proud of my Robbie Papa Bill. Another shout out. Way to go, Team Florida, from AAA All-Stars in Sebring, Florida.
Thank you. Coaches, don't forget to sign your pitching affidavits.
And someone says, wow, San Antonio 24, tournament 1. That's the first run Florida's given up. They have scored 24 runs in 3 games. Florida in the driver's seat. They're undefeated, but still, South Carolina, Louisiana, North Carolina, whoever it is that, I don't know who's going to win this tournament, but it's been fun so far, and it's starting to heat up a little bit. Let's get to a few more shout-outs, and we'll sign off. Way to go, boys. Go San Antonio. Y'all are awesome. Hannah family, thank you for staying live, JockJive, Team Florida. You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Happy birthday, boys. Great game. Yes, happy birthday again to Hudson Wood and Nolan Parnell. And our last shout-out of the night, proud of all the Florida boys, ESP, hashtag El Mago. Final score once again in this winner's bracket game of the AAA World Series. Florida 11, Louisiana 1 in 5. We'll see you tomorrow at 5:45 for Louisiana, North Carolina, followed by Florida and South Carolina at 8. For all of us here at JockJive.com, I'm Mike Rideout. Good night, and God bless.